What's up, Annie fans? Welcome back to Annie Complex. It's your boy Josh, got easy. I have my friend here, K Wiz.
Whistle.
We're going to be discussing Inuyasha, the sequel, and our thoughts on it, what we would like to see, and some other topics. So let's get into it.
Okay, so the first question is, what do you guys think about this new Inuyasha thing that they're coming out with the three kids?
Okay. I think it's cool. I personally would have liked a guy. Because three girls is cool and everything. But you could have had like two girls and a guy. You know what I mean? I think Inuyasha should have had a guy. A son. So he could have a son. Like, come on, Iron Reaver Soul Stealer. Like, at least give him that.
But it's a new generation. You can't use the same moves.
I know, but it's iconic.
Those moves are retired, but yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. Right? I mean, I guess it has like that girl power theme going on, but I don't know, I'm fine with it. Like the fact that even Sesshomaru had two daughters, twins.
That's true.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's true.
I don't know.
But if you really think about it, Inuyasha's always kind of been more toward the chicky side of stuff too, right? With the romance and all that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I was just about to say that, like, very valid point. Because like Inuyasha, you kind of would expect him to have a girl child, right? Because him and his son would probably be fighting, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
word.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, for her to still be alive, that means somebody cares about her, and obviously he does. Just
Right.
like he cares about Kagome.
Right.
So for me, all in all, I'm kind of I'm excited. I like it.
Okay.
I like it so far.
So, what do you think happened to Inuyasha and Kagome, since they're saying that their daughter was basically raised like Inuyasha that had no parents?
That is a tough one, and I think really, the easy thing is to say we're just gonna have to see, right? But I don't know. Like, I was watching something the other day, and a guy made a good point. That Inuyasha and especially Kagome doesn't seem like the type that would just leave their kid out into the wild. So obviously something big had happened to them, whether that's death, capture, or something. Something had to happen for them to not be around.
I wouldn't say something had to happen to them. I think there's so much possibilities where, like, you look at it and you'll see, like, for instance, let's say that tunnel is our timeline.
Right.
It is, right? And then it leads to that timeline. Who's to say there's not another tunnel that goes back another 500 years somewhere else on the planet? Maybe they're on a journey, right? I'm not gonna sit there and say they're dead, because really and truly, who was killing them at that point? And if they die, then who's the evil threat, right? So,
yeah, but
then what happens to Shishomaru?
right.
Because Shishomaru is a badass, just pulls up like with no emotion, and like, he's a full demon. So after what's that guy, Naraku or whatever?
Naraku, yeah.
Like, who was even on par? Like, you know what I mean? Who could have been? They basically saved the world. So.
But I get what you're saying. In the same breath, I feel like if that was the case, though, like, Kagome would have at least left them with, like, Uncle and Auntie Sango. Like, they would have. Or at the very least, Uncle Shishomaru. As bad as he is, he still cares about his family, right? So, Shishomaru and Rin or something, like, what? Well, they wouldn't just leave them on their own, would they?
They never said that. Like, somehow eventually Towa, Shishomaru's twin daughter, ended up with Kagome's brother as a father.
Right.
I think Satuna, the next one's name is. I think she works for Sango's little brother as a demon slayer. That's what I read that somewhere, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully that's true and I'm not just putting it out there. But there's somebody that has them under manners.
Right.
And then if you're looking for like the more masculine part of it, like you see how I can't even pronounce the damn name, yo. It's M something. Kagome and Inuyasha's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She grows up basically like Inuyasha
Right.
in the wild.
Right. Right.
The interesting story is how does she get along with Satuna? Like, how do they get? You mean because they form a trio eventually, is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't think they're left without guidance, you know. And I'm pretty sure like the majority of their world and that part of the world where they live in, everybody knows whose kids those are. Like the resemblance is striking. They've been everywhere. They've done. You know what I mean? I don't.
As far as guidance, like I mean, I personally hope that Miyogi's still around. You know, I think that would be a cool tie-in to the original series. You know, little flea Miyogi.
Well, he was over 200 years old the first time. Nobody said that they have lifespans, and if it's not him, they're gonna have some kind of little birdie on their shoulder.
Right, right,
So,
right.
you know, and that guy knew how to defeat damn near everything. That guy was like the cheat code.
I know.
Cheat code of the century. Oh yeah, so this is how you do it. Yeah, and you gotta unlock this part. Yeah. Bye. Gone. I don't know where this guy goes. I don't even know how he finds them. I'm convinced that they're like in Inuyasha, like they're all these places that they're going is just as big as a city. Like,
right.
You know, maybe like Inuyasha, Kagome, they ventured off into like some next city or a next place where they're in the angel realm, just doing shit out there, whatever. And Shishomaru's probably in a cave or turned into a statue, and then somehow you like awaken him with his sword or whatever, and he comes alive. It's a wolf demon. Yeah, you don't even know, because didn't Inuyasha have to defeat his father, like, and he came out of stone, like he was a statue or some shit. I don't know, some shit like that, yo.
Yeah, they went into his body.
Into his
body. Two brothers
to
get the sword.
Yeah, and then the body woke up, and then he did the thing.
Wind Scar. Yeah, Wind Scar.
Okay. So my next question is, what do you think happened to Inuyasha's friends, like Shippo and the other one?
I think they all. Obviously, they all grew up.
Yeah, well, they had kids. They show that the two of them got. Oh, spoiler alert! In the final act, the two of them got married and had kids, but
Sango and
but it's not in the new one, right? Because they could bring those kids and they could have helped out and stuff like that. But they never mentioned them or Shippo. So
I don't know. Like, okay, the thing about it is that I think most of the problems with Demon was because of Naraku, to be honest. Like, he was the one that was calling all the evil demons, you know what I mean? Like, because there's some good demons, right? Or some in the middle.
I wouldn't call them good. I would just say that they're demons, and then well, I guess you'd call them good, but I don't know.
Well, they have some kind of moral code, right?
They're more like humans,
right? But I think most of the problems was with Naraku, to be honest, as far as demons are concerned. I mean, I'm sure there'll still be some around that are like bad, but I think they're more like, especially like Sango's kids and stuff. I don't see them where they're gonna be demon hunters. I think they're gonna be monks like their dad, more into the lightweight, like exorcism type shit. You know, like all that stuff.
I mean,
there might be one or two that might go, because they have like 5 kids. Right?
What season did Shango and what's that idiot's name? The monk. What's his name?
What's his name? The monk's name?
Not Maraku.
Something like that.
It's something. It's something close to Naraku's name.
The wind tunnel guy.
Yeah, wind tunnel. We'll just call him wind tunnel for now.
Guy sucks shit up his head.
Yeah.
Final act. The last episode. They break it down. Kagome goes back to. Oh, spoiler alert. Okay. So Kagome goes back to Inuyasha's world and stays there because she graduates. And Sango and him get married, and they show that they have like 2 or 3 kids.
I know, but what I'm saying, like when those characters came in, they didn't come. Like the adventure started with who? Like 3 people.
Yeah, it started with Kagome
and her family tree, and the grandfather keep on telling her that they had stuff in their bloodline.
Like, I'm not gonna be worried about those kind of their offsprings until probably like I don't expect to see that until like season 2 maybe. or season 3 if they get that far.
Well, I think they might make like a quick cameo, like a quick like hey, and then like out of the scene like in
but
one
then
episode.
you kill the mystery, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't think they would do that. Not at this time, because they're gonna want to drag that along for the longest time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like whether Inuyasha, Shishomaru, Kagome, they're dead or whatever happened to them, we're not gonna find that out for not in the first season. The first season is gonna be the focus on introducing you and getting you used to the you know what I mean, who's who, what they could do at that point, and maybe they have some untapped potential, but nobody knows what it is, and they don't know until one day they stumble across a magical rock, blah 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 kind of situation, right? So it's a possibility that these kids, I don't know, like they said that what's that girl's Inuyasha's daughter, at one point she was living with her parents, and then they don't tell you how young she was when she was living on her own. So it's kind of up there. You know, I'm not too worried about the extra characters from the last in the first season.
Okay.
I mean, that's a second season discussion.
Okay.
For me. Yeah.
Who do you think the bad guy will be? Because basically Maraku's gone, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have the crystal to protect or anything. So what do you think it's actually going to be about?
God, I hope it's Naraku. Like, honestly, although he's dead, right? I mean, like, he's had incarnations of himself before, right? Like, I would love to see an incarnation of Naraku that grew up not knowing that he is Naraku. Maybe, like, hearing about, like, oh, the greatest demon, Naraku, blah, 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 whatever, you know? And then realizing that over time that that's him. You know what I mean? That, I think, would be a good throwback to the original series. Other than that, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to see. Like, I mean, the writers are gonna come up with something pretty good, I'm sure. But I don't know. I would. That's my opinion. I would hope that it might be an incarnation of Naraku, because that guy seemed never to die, right?
I mean, I don't want it to be him.
No.
I feel like he was OP enough, and he did a lot. Like, he did a lot of his we already know his game, torment, like psychological damage and stuff like that. Like, we need something different.
Like who? Like Shishomaru turns evil again?
Yo, bro. We just need a whole brand new characters. Like, forget about that. Like, let's focus on present. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, nostalgia is always good, but that's for the core fans, you know what I mean? And new fans or new viewers, like,
need something new to bite on, right?
Yeah, but they'll get those little flashbacks or whatever to go back and watch the previous seasons. If you're really in love with that time, right? What they're trying to do is make us fall in love with the show again, right? So I don't think they're gonna give us the same kind of things. You're gonna like that was one bad guy that lasted throughout the whole
Like, now, okay, since he lasted that long, do you think that the next villain would be like idolizing him, like looking up to be like that person, like Naraku in his own way, like to surpass him? Is you think that's how they're gonna bring us back to the original series for like newcomers to watch it?
You love this guy.
Honestly, I
don't understand. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, he's wicked.
A new, like, just
completely new.
Like refresh, like not even restart, because like what you're doing is restarting. We don't want the same storyline, right? We want like, give us something like a Hitler or something, like, you know, this guy was like, he was cast aside or whatever, and he didn't know what to do, and then he stumbled on some demon shrine, and then he made a pact with a demon that not even your favorite guy knows, and like somehow the demon world just expanded because Inuyasha Shishomaru sent them all down there, and then, or not Shishomaru, but they sent like all the demons that were in all down there, and those demons became more powerful and whatever, and then the underworld just started to grow more powerful demons, and then, you know, something
new.
And Why does the
like from the pit.
why does the bad guy have to be a demon now?
Oh, true.
Because
that's true.
you're
It could be a
facing
human.
this. You have a trio of 3 half demons, right? What if it's a human now that
That's
has
true.
something that's protecting them against demons, and then they're causing all this chaos?
That's true. That would be actually
Right.
a really good idea. Yeah, I like
I
that.
don't know. I just kill Naraku.
Yeah. Just let him rest in peace.
Like you know that's way too much attachment. Like, how did you feel when he died? Did you cry?
No, but it was like a rest in peace moment because Naraku was honestly one of the most gangster villains.
Yeah, he was super OP
of all time.
He's like original OP, but like
look back at our OP villains video and you'll see what I mean.
I feel like you turned off TV and just went to sleep. I can't take it no more. I gotta smoke a cigarette. I'm so used to this guy messing up the entire world. I don't want our heroes to make it. I don't want our heroes to come out victorious. Let him come back to life in the second one. What the Let it go, man. Like, did you not watch Dragon Ball Super?
Oh, of course.
How much time is he gonna bring back Frieza, bro?
That's a conversation for another time. Oh,
like there's a movie about the man's brother, like 3 of them. Throw him in the show, like what the? Yo, we had the nostalgia, yeah, but like some characters have to die off. Give us somebody with new powers that could like twist the earth with a finger or some shit. Something from Marvel or something.
Now that you were saying it, honestly, maybe somebody that has another type of jewel or something that protects them, or something that protects them from demons, and then they're human but causing chaos, like as a human villain. That I actually like that idea.
Hold on, did I say jewel?
You said something like some kind of protection charm. It could be a charm, could be a sword.
It could be angels.
It could be
We're not talking about the jewels no more. You see, I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Inuyasha, the first one, is dead. We're in the future.
There's no more jewel shards.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, cause what we're looking for, we're looking for the evolution in times, the technology that they're using. Remember, I think they had guns at one point in the Inuyasha. No, they didn't, or did they?
No.
I don't know. But what if we get to see guns now, like war guns and cowboys and stuff like that? What if the Americans come?
What if Inuyasha and them went to America? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they could be in our world for all we know. But yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. Anti-Complex. These are just some of the random thoughts we have about the new season of Inuyasha. The new sequel to Inuyasha. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below as to your opinion, what you think may have happened. Where is Inuyasha and Kagome? Like, share, and definitely subscribe. So
they're alive. Go ahead. Lost my train of thought with the anti-complex.